Hello guys, welcome back to Manchester City Football Manager Save. We are chasing that quadruple challenge in case you've forgotten. And today we are taking on Crystal Palace ahead of a run of reasonably easy opponents compared to those that we faced before. The big problem is that Sergio Aguero is injured, so Mauro Icardi is starting up front. We've got a week to rest after this match, so I don't need to worry about the players who are on 89, 88% fitness because we can substitute them off and they will have time to recover, ready for the next big match as we head into that Christmas period. Crystal Palace are bottom of the league, so this should be a fairly routine win. Corner from Silva, finds Otamendi, and Otamendi scores. I thought he'd lay it off there, but instead he just tucked it into that far post brilliantly to give us a lead against Palace inside 8 minutes. Kondogbia to Sanchez. Now Pogba, going on a long marauding run, picks out Zabaleta with a lot of space. He puts it in. There's De Bruyne, 2-0, inside 10 minutes. Another great cross-goal shot to give us a lead. And there is the full-time whistle. Another good win for us as we look to get back on track. Very comfortable against Crystal Palace. I don't think that result was ever in doubt. We were 2-0 up very early on, and we have gone back to the top of the league. Even Watford can't catch us with their game in hand. So we're back where we belong after 15 games of the season. We've made hard work of it, but we're back on top of the pile with a week's rest to refresh for that crunch period over Christmas. Now we've got the Champions League draw. We are seeded first after winning our group, and thankfully so are Juventus, Madrid, Bayern and Barcelona, and PSG and Dortmund. In fact, it's probably the best possible outcome for us. The only other really massive team is Atletico that we can draw, and they were in our group, so we can't actually draw them. So we're looking at Dnipro, Gajishkarkin, Lyon or Zenit. So we will at least make the quarterfinals this time round after drawing the eventual winners Juventus in the last round. But let's see who we get. Liverpool given a reasonably easy round. Arsenal haven't been. We have. Lyon are not going to be a massive challenge for us. Spurs get Barcelona. That'll be tough. Some interesting ties in there. Nothing jumping out at me at particularly difficult. The Arsenal-Madrid one will be the toughest tie. But the Liverpool tie, PSG tie, Dortmund tie, I'd expect us, if we draw any of the teams in those ties in the quarterfinals, we'll be in good shape. But we need to get through Lyon first. I think we'll do that quite comfortably. I'd usually expect them to finish third in their group. So if we were drawing in a group with them, I wouldn't have any concerns. So that was a good draw. And we can move on to focus on the league for the next couple of months until we have to play Lyon in February. Big game against Bournemouth now away from home. We have another tough away match against Leicester immediately following this match, but Bournemouth are down in 16th place at the moment, and all of our players are fresh, so I'm not going to bother resting anybody for the Leicester game. I'm going to put a full-strength team out there, and hopefully they can get the win away from home and consolidate our place at the top of the league table. Zabaleta throws the ball to Icardi. Silva looks for Sanchez, but it's fallen for Pogba instead. Man out on the right, it is Florenzi. He can whip in a ball. Picks out Icardi. 1-0. Mauro Icardi looks to be more settled in the side now. He's got his third goal for us, and he's given us the lead away from home against Bournemouth. Florenzi on the ball down the right, picks out Pogba. He switches the play to Zabaleta, who found Silva with a first-time touch, and Silva scores a great little bit of play there, especially that touch from Zabaleta on a long cross. Picked out Silva, who slotted it into the bottom corner for 2-0. Bournemouth looking to reply instantly. They got Francis down the right. He's put it in, and they have replied. Fabio Barini, who must have moved in the summer, has scored for Bournemouth, and it's 2-1 now. Here at Bournemouth again. Sanchez with the ball. Finds Pogba, and there's Mauro Icardi down the line if he can keep it in, and he does. Icardi can get the ball in. There's Paul Pogba, now De Bruyne, and that was so easy for the team. Excellent passing, so accurate, everybody in the right place, and we've got our third goal, and that 2-goal cushion is back on the score sheet. Reuter hits the ball out. Now Joshua Kimmich looks for Icardi. Sterling back to Icardi, Ron Vlaar with a tackle. And that will be the full-time whistle, a very good win away from home to set us up for that Leicester match. keeps our winning streak going, and will keep us top of the league and in a comfortable position. There you can see we're 1 point clear now of Manchester United, 4 points clear of Arsenal, and 6 points clear in the Champions League races, although it is just the title that we care about. So we need to keep this good run of form going, and we will bring the title home for the second season in a row. We have won our last 5 matches in a row, so as we take on Leicester away from home going into the end of the year, we're looking to make it 6. Some of our players are a little bit tired, but I'm going to stick with the full strength team. Hopefully we can get that victory, make it 6 in a row, and keep us at the top of the league going into Christmas. That is one of the bars that clubs like to set if they're looking for the title, so hopefully we can do that, get 3 points on the board and kick on from there. Joe Hart finds Zabaleta. Early in the second half here, the first half was incredibly dull. Both teams quite evenly matched. We did dominate possession, but you might expect that against Leicester. And now Sterling's inside, and Sterling has scored straight from kickoff there. 1-0 against Leicester away from home. We could be about to make it 6 wins in 6. Otamendi wins the header. We are playing without a striker because the substitute Iheanacho picked up an injury. So we're down to 10 men for this last 15 minutes. The ball's gone into Remy, and Leicester have scored, and we might need to rethink playing without a striker after that. 1-1, 15 minutes to go. Leicester looking to come at us again. Mahrez is in behind, the ball's cleared out. Kante with it. Raheem Sterling's got it back for us. Not really enough options. Just 1 minute left. There's the ball forward to Sterling. Now Pogba has lost out to Danny Drinkwater, but company's there. We could play Sterling in behind if Pogba picks the pass out. Steady drop deeper, but there's the ball over the top. Renato Sanchez turns the defender inside out. Kondogbia is there. Sanchez again. And he scores! Despite being down to 10 men and playing without a striker, Renato Sanchez has somehow forced that ball into the net in the 93rd minute to give us a win away at the King Power. Absolutely sensational. We haven't had a goal like that in quite a while. Certainly not this season, I don't think, but we've got the lead and this will be full time. There it is, an amazing win thanks to Renato Sanchez. What a player he's turning out to be for us. Still only 18 years old, but that is absolutely brilliant. And we remain top of the league by 1 point ahead of Manchester United. We are back at home against Hull City, who have replaced Crystal Palace as the bottom team in the Premier League. I'm hoping for a good win today. We did so well to come back against Leicester and win in the last minute thanks to Renato Sanchez. We have additional good news that Sergio Aguero is back in training. He's sitting on the bench today but not fit really to take part. So Mauro Icardi leads the line. Moussa Sissoko's coming on the right with De Bruyne moving into the left for the injured David Silva. Otherwise it's as you were, and hopefully we can carry on exactly where we left off with that last minute goal against Leicester City. In goes the ball from the corner, Bernat to Sanchez. Now De Bruyne puts it across to Pogba. Paul Pogba steaming into the box for his 8th of the season, and we're 1-0 up against Hull City. Hull looking to get back into this match. Snodgrass forward to Abel Hernandez. There's the ball back to him. And he has scored. I have no idea what happened there. Otamendi must have just stood off him, and he has scored past Joe Hart in a way that I can't understand. Free kick for Hull right before half time, and it's gone in. Joe Hart is having a stinker. I think he got a touch to that. He touched the inside of the post and then rolled over the line. And we are losing at home against the team at the bottom of the league. Pogba on the ball, finds Sterling. Can he score? He does score, and we have 15 minutes to try and save what could have been an incredibly embarrassing result. Last chance was Zabaleta to Kondogbia. Now Renato Sanchez back to Zabaleta. Oh, and Hull City win the ball back. I think that will be it. There it is. It's cleared out. And a really disappointing result. I can't believe we were 2-1 down. Hull only had 2 shots on target in the entire game and scored both. We had 20 shots and scored as many goals. nowhere near good enough, and we really have to step it up against the smaller teams. We are going with another full-strength team for this game against Norwich, the last match we will play in 2016. No real surprise in the team. Raheem Sterling starting ahead of David Silva, who's still returning from injury, but Sergio Aguero is thankfully back up front. Mario Icardi's only got 3 goals in 20 appearances, which is just not good enough. We really need his goals again. And I think had Aguero started against Hull, we would have got the win. When he came on, he did get an assist for Sterling, who also came on as a sub. So with them both starting, hopefully at home, we can get a win and make up for that drop points. Raheem Sterling puts the ball into the box for Renato Sanchez is at the back post, but Redmond now can clear it away. Only gets it as far as Bernat. He gets the ball across. De Bruyne! De Bruyne scored 1-0. Sterling puts the corner in. There's De Bruyne. Rolls around. De Bruyne again. 2-0. We are back to winning ways with this match against Norwich after a poor draw against bottom club West Ham. But this will do us a world of good with confidence and should keep us at the top of the table. Here is the final match of the episode. It is the Capital One Cup semi-final first leg at home against Watford. So we're putting out a full strength team today. Maybe take Renato Sanchez out, given he's not 100% fit. Bring in Florenzi. But I'm expecting a good performance. Might take Zabaleta out actually and bring Stones in. There we go. There's maybe Company. Yeah, put Romagnoli. There we go. There's the team. This is the team we'll be lining up with. Should be more than good enough to beat Watford. Get revenge for them beating us in the league earlier in the season when they had their fantastic run of form. They did actually top the table for a little while after about 14, 15 games. So they aren't a bad team, but we need to put them in their place today and get that victory on the board ready for the away leg. De Bruyne looking to cut inside. Plays it back to Otamendi instead. Now Pogba, he can slip through a pass from there. Instead he pushes it out wide to John Stones in the fullback role. He's looking to beat his man. Gets the ball across. And Silva with a tap in at the far post. Why Watford let the ball run across their goal line like that, I don't know. But David Silva now on 7 goals for the season. Silva's corner. Puts the ball in and Romagnoli's at the far post. 2-0. Last minute addition to the squad. But he scored a great second goal for us. And I think if we could get a third, that sets up very well for the second leg. That is the full-time whistle, a 2-0 win against Watford. It is a good win, but it does mean that we're going to have to be careful in the second leg away from home. Hopefully we can get the away goal, but that only counts in extra time if scores are level. If we just have a look at the competitions that we're still in, we've dropped off the pace against Man United, but do have the game in hand. We're level on goal difference, so I'm not too worried about that. Good draw in the Champions League against Lyon. We're well set up for that second leg against Watford in the Capital One Cup. And then in the FA Cup, we're away against QPR, and that is our next match in 5 days' time. So if you'd like to see that episode, don't forget to subscribe. It'll be out tomorrow. Hopefully we can get a good result. But until then, I'll see you next time.